Hey folks, what's happening? Picture might be a little bit off. I'm doing this for the first time with my phone, and I'm shipping a plant. My moonshine Sansevieria is on its way to South Carolina. It's really hard to let it go, but I actually divided it prior to today. I did that, I think, 2 months ago, and I have one in the house, one outside, and the one that the Facebook community group user wanted. She wants the one that's outside, so I'm going to ship that to her, and in return I'll be getting again the Manhula Pothos, and I was actually at Lowe's today doing my my rounds, seeing what they got. They do have another Manhula at the Lowe's near me in Jersey, so they should be starting to get more and more popular because the pothos, they grow pretty fast. But I'm going to get another one in the mail. I'm not sure how popular they are in South Carolina, but I think the pot, or the picture that the person that's selling me the plant, it's in the brown pot that usually comes with the Home Depot plant, so that's probably where she got hers from, or his from. I actually missed the wrong turn. I'm going to the United States Post Office. But that's pretty much it. She was selling cuttings for $4. I think 2-leaf cuttings for $4 plus shipping. Let me get my seatbelt on. That's that beeping. Sorry if you're hearing me beep. And sorry if it's a little bit shaky. But she was selling the cuttings for $4 plus shipping to whoever couldn't get it. So Facebook is a great tool for getting plants that you might not get in the nursery, and it's also a good way to make some money on the side if you wanted to. You could grow your plants and post them on Facebook. You don't have to worry about a online website, paying GoDaddy or any other site, you know, a couple $100 to maintain a site, or anybody like to build it. It's like a one-stop shop. So Facebook is killing it out there with the communities. If you haven't joined the Facebook community, I don't work for Facebook. I'm not promoting this. I'm just saying it's out there for you to join a Facebook community to get any type of plant that you want from growers like me. I'm actually pulling up to my local United States Post Office. And it is sad to let the Sansevieria go. I boxed her up pretty nicely on the fly right after I got off of work. Who's that? I don't know who did it. But we're about to head in here now. I'm worried about shipping. I don't want to pay a lot for shipping. So we're going to ship this off. I got live plant on here, and we're walking into the post office. I don't even think I can videotape in there. Alright, so it's done. I wind up paying $9.45 for a 2-day priority express to South Carolina. And then if I would have paid, well, for a 4x4 box, I think it was. And the weight wasn't barely anything because I shipped bare root, meaning I just wrapped up, I loosened up all the dirt, wrapped it in a paper towel, then put plastic around to maintain the moisture, you know, to keep the plant hydrated during the shift. Even though it's Sansevieria, you could probably do it without anything, but we don't want to put it through that type of stress, and I don't want to cause a bad vibe or a rift with the seller. So what I'm taking from this is one, $9.45. That's a lot of money to be shipping a plant. I could never get those calculations right. I'm not a professional shipper. I don't ship a lot, so usually when I do ship plants to people, because I've done quite a few transactions through Facebook, and if I'm selling a plant, I can never get the shipping right. I'm always paying more than what I expected to pay, which is kind of a downside to that Facebook group trading sites that I have on the list. So, and then once again, I think the Manhula Pothos was, I think, around $16 that I got it from Lowe's. And, you know, do the math. The gas to the the gas to the post office versus the gas to Lowe's, which is maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from my house, which is other unforeseen expenses. But it's good to send plants, you know, in the mail because they're awfully light. And I just got to work on the packaging because I'm not sure how the post office does it. I'm going to do a little bit more research and see how they calculate the prices from zip code. Or they measure the boxes? Did they measure the weight? Because I know the plant probably only weighed a couple ounces, or maybe less than an ounce. I mean, less than a pound. Definitely really light. But it had a few stalks on it. But the moonshine Sansevieria doesn't grow that tall, which is a major plus, because if you get like a longer species, then you got to get a longer box, and then probably that's what's going to rack up the fees. So yeah, there's ups and downs to these group sites. It's nice to get them, but once again, you got to worry about shipping. And then, like, what if that person, what if I would have bought like a whole plant and she's selling cuttings for $4? And maybe she would have sold, what if I had bought 3 cuttings, $12, then shipping 9, talking about 21 bucks. And that's a hell of a lot of money when I could have just got it from Lowe's for, you know, a couple dollars less than that. I don't have to wait 2 days, and then you know, it's pros and cons with the Facebook shipping. It's nice to have, once again, but it's not the best because you still got to pay the middleman. And if you do PayPal or Venmo or whoever else, you know, use to transact the money, you got to pay them as well per transaction. Usually it's $1 or something like that, just to have money sent to you, or send out money. They charge you somehow they get you. So the fees rack up, and that adds to more of the expenses. So that's one thing you got to consider if you do plan on shipping or selling plants through the Facebook yard sale site. The fees. And that was the sucky bummer thing about all that. But this is just a little document of me just selling the plants, unedited. I'm gonna let this fly. I'm gonna just let it fly. I'm gonna, you know, I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna put it out there. But everybody, thanks for watching. Gerard's Horticulture. Keep growing.